Libra, hi. Welcome into your solar eclipse in Aries reading. We are going to be pulling some oracle cards today, some tarot messages to really get a little bit more information about the soul growth process underway. This is big energy, big energy. If you are a Libra rising, this is happening in your seventh house of relationships. So one of the very potent locations in your chart. Welcome in. If you are new, welcome back. If you are joining me, I'm Lauren the Mystic, and I appreciate you being here. Oh, I'm going to have to pop up for a second. Libra, that flew across the floor. Just a moment. It's worth it. All right, sorry about that. Okay, so for those of you just tuning in, I would appreciate so much if you would go down there and tap that subscription button. Helps me to tune into your energy more specifically, more potently, and I very much appreciate that energy exchange. This is a general reading, so this may not fully apply to you or your circumstances. Just take what resonates with you and your story. I always recommend listening to your sun, moon, and your rising placements. And if you're not sure what that is, I will drop a reliable resource below in the description box. I'm not affiliated with that resource. It's just a good place to go get your own natal chart, a copy of a free natal chart, and you can choose which house system works best for you. So whether that be whole sign house, which is what I follow, or if you choose to use the Placidus system, whatever is best. All right, darlings, let's just get to it, shall we? So we've got some very interesting energy starting off. Where do I want to begin, Libra? The first card out, I think I'm going to start with your Moonology cards. Meditate and contemplate. This is new moon in Pisces energy. So I've been getting a lot of messages specifically for Libras about needing to go within, needing to meditate. We've also got winter solstice. Oops. Sorry, the reflection of the light with this camera doesn't always do these cards justice. So winter solstice is about reflection, being in a state of reflection, about turning inward and going into that wintering or that kind of hermit type of mode, and allowing yourself to really be very clear on the seeds that you're planting for yourself, the goals, the foundational elements that you're tending to within energetically. We've got crystals, focus. So harnessing your crystal allies, higher vibrational allies, to assist you in focusing your energy on your manifested goal, on what it is you're working on, creating affirmations, speaking it into form is what I just heard. And for those of you new, I am an intuitive channel, and I will be channeling through my clairs as I begin to interpret the cards. I'll tell you things that I hear or that I see, or sometimes that I know or get an understanding of, okay? And these are all just kind of coming in through my clairs. So again, take whatever resonates, leave the rest behind. And we've also got dragonfly energy. So dragonfly is really working with spirit, and dragonfly can often be a messenger of spirit, but it's also a messenger of transformation, of a deeper spiritual transformative process taking place, a leveling up. And when we get the card of dragonfly, it's about emerging, following a shift, right? So I feel like these cards are showing us a progression of energy, of you being in a state of reflection, deeply meditating and contemplating, and then emerging from that space to share what it is that either you're working on or any messages that you received. Maybe you're a healer, maybe you are a leader, and you're sharing that wisdom with others. We have a new romantic cycle begins. This is new moon in Libra energy. The new moon in Libra is approximately 6 months away from this new moon solar eclipse in Aries. And with an eclipse cycle, they last about 6 months. So you could be really between now and next September experiencing some shifts taking place. Maybe you are going to have a resurgence in your current love situation. Maybe you are going to be meeting someone new. Maybe something's going to be taken to the next level. There is a new cycle beginning for you. We also have the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. So let's get some soul growth cards. I'm being drawn first. Let's see, I want to get some from all of them. I'm like surrounded by my oracle cards, Libra. Being called to the Work Your Light deck. So let's just tune in, please, Spirit, for our Libra collective. What messages might you have for our Libras today about this solar eclipse in Aries? What does Libra need to know, Spirit? Thank you. Show me clearly. What does Libra need to know? Any other messages for Libra? Okay. Yeah, I was picking up on that, Libra. So share your voice coming out of the cave. I feel like, as I was saying about the winter solstice card, there's this time where you're needing to go within and to really focus and crystallize. I feel like you're getting downloads or wisdom or something that you're meant to share with others in a leadership role in some capacity. And so after you take that opportunity, after you allow for the time, it's going to be time for you to emerge as this dragonfly energy. And you're going to be coming out of what feels like the same crystalline cave here. Like, look at these cards together, what we have with that energy, right? You're coming out of this space that feels very potent and you're ready to share. We also have trust the niggle. Trusting the niggle is trusting that intuitive feeling that won't let you be. Show me clearly for Libra, please, Spirit. The niggle won't leave you alone, and it's part of your soul's calling, your soul's path. And sometimes we have these things that maybe we push aside and we think, oh, I don't know if that's for me or if I could possibly do that thing, right? And this is Spirit saying, if there's something that has been niggling you, trust that it's there for a reason. Trust that it's on your path, okay? Let's see here what we've got. Oh, yes. Just as I suspected, my darling Libras. Okay, so the Seven Sisters. This is birthing new creation energy. Again, very much about your expression. This is very much about your throat chakra, a throat chakra activation, and allowing yourself to birth through your own sense of expression. This is about creating what you want. speaking it into form, creating the tapestry of life through your own expression, through your own creation. Then we have surrender to the sweetness. This is all about you, Libra. Venusian energy all up in this card. Following your pleasure principles, allowing yourself to lean into pleasure, to joy, and to take kind of this attitude of making love to life. Allow it to be an act of love, the things that you are engaging in, even if they are relatively trivial activities. Allow it to be an act of love, part of like an artistic expression that you derive as much pleasure and joy from as you can when you're doing it. Then we've got the blue flame, which I feel like is what's happening to you right now. I feel like you are being upgraded, you're being activated energetically. This is about not only the spontaneous activations and downloads that are coming into you through meditation that you are then meant to share in a healing form, but then it's also about taking that time for rest so that the integration process can occur and that you can really assimilate all of that incoming information, the new intuitive knowings, the downloads, that kind of thing. The last card here we have is the Golden Children. This is again about, well, first of all, it's an activation of rare gifts. So a remembrance through this portal within, which represents this portal within your heart space, but also to that inner, tender, innocent aspect of ourself, that divine inner child, and tending to that inner child and what that inner child might need, especially if there's still some healing work to be done. And a lot of us are clearing with these activation energies. We're clearing some of the rest of the shadows that are long held, some of the deepest held shadows that we've carried with us. And most of those are related to inner child wounding. And so perhaps there's something within that space of meditation that you're getting really clear on what is being released for you so that you can elevate into this new form. Oh my goodness. Libra, what with this energy? Are you kidding? Okay, first out we have is the rose thread. Can you see this card, lovelies? This is again about you being on that inner call. This is the card of the soul-led mystic. Living courageously. So this is you paving a new path, following that deep inner mystical journey that we go on with spirit. And so you're taking that again from that journeyed space that you've just walked. And then you're allowing yourself to live courageously from this space of knowing, from bringing forward that wisdom, and now you are embodying it. We have got Temple of the Rose. God, this is gorgeous. So talk about activation. This blue flame of activation is activating ancient powers within you, Libra. Powers related to your expression of self. Again, I feel like this is really, those who I'm reading for are healers. They're deep healers. And you've got scarlet codes, rose codes that are part of this ancient power of healing. And that's being activated within you as you go within. You've got the sun. The sun following this path is bringing you into your deepest joy, your deepest enjoyment. It's putting you into contact with your life force and your kind of this sense of overflowing fulfillment and success and vitality. And this is really about you leaning into, again, making love to life, allowing it to be joy-led, to be pleasure-led, just really embracing that Venusian energy that kind of dominates you. And the last oracle card we had is the Return. This is a new story for you. This is a new chapter. And it's like what I'm hearing is following the integration of all of this upgrading. You're being upgraded energetically. You're being activated. And following that, this emergence brings you into this new chapter. It's a new story. And you get to decide how it's written. And so this is really in relationship to your own inner alignment energetically. This is speaking to how you will magnetically be drawing to you everything that is in alignment with you. And it's a reminder that this is being orchestrated on your behalf, that your biggest dreams, the things that really light you up, that are the sun, right? Your sense of happiness and fulfillment, that these are being orchestrated behind the scenes on your behalf. It's coming together as you do your work. Spirit is meeting you, is what I feel like this is saying, meeting you with your blessings that are fully in alignment with you and with this version of you, with this new chapter that you're getting ready to go on. And look at the energy that you have as you travel, Libra. You are in the Knight of Wands energy right now, fully charismatic. You are on fire. You are magnetic. You are feeling passionate and sensual and really in your element, okay? And you're ready to take action. And what I think you're taking action on is you are birthing this entire new chapter. You're recognizing that there's a potency right now in everything you're doing, your thoughts, your words, the manifestations that you're wanting to call in for yourself. You're recognizing that you have the ability to write that story energetically through your spiritual connections. You are recognizing that that is something you have the power to work with divine forces and create, that you are creation energy itself. You are the Empress. You are all four queens, Libra, regardless of gender. You're embodying the energy of all four queens as the Empress, which is a very, very potent space to be. And I believe that what I'm seeing here is that I'm reading for a group of people who is going through an upgrade because they have something they're ready to offer humanity. And that's becoming ripe right now. And you're being shifted. And it's going to bring you into this time of celebration, this time of community, of finding your tribe, of really having something to be very joyful and celebratory about. So I can't wait to see what that is going to be for you, Libras. I feel it energetically as I'm reading, and I have a lot of Libra placements myself, so I feel that already organically. I've been feeling that bubbling with this eclipse energy. So I know that it feels already like we're on the precipice of something. But this is very beautiful and potent energy to be working with. So I hope that this reading has given you some good food for thought of how you can, I would really recommend working with your affirmations of what you want to birth and get as specific as you can. Any clarity that you need is going to be found through the process of meditation. So trust yourself, trust those niggles that are calling you inside, and allow yourself to go big, baby, because this is big energy. All right. Again, I hope this has helped. Thanks for hanging out. Excuse my voice. Please, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button. I appreciate you so much for doing so. If I can help you on a personal level, I would be honored to do just that. And if this is where I leave it for now, we'll see you next time. Take care, Libras. Bye-bye.